What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Anthony the Prince back with another video. I got my sister here. Introduce yourself.
Ketra Braids on the beat.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Don't forget that beat. So, what's some things that got you into doing hair?
Well, you know, I've been doing hair since I was a kid. Literally, I've been doing hair since I was a kid. I was a kid doing kids' hair. Literally. Kid doing kids' hair. What inspired me though was, honestly, my mama couldn't do hair for real. My mom could not do hair that well, so whenever she would do my hair, I would go in the bathroom and redo it every day to the point she was like, you just do your own hair. So I always did my own hair, and it went from doing my hair to cousins' hair to auntie's hair to my mom's friend's hair, to the point I just grew a business at the age of what, 13? I made my first dollar doing hair, 13?
Yeah.
Now I'm 30. But you know what's funny? Is nowadays I do so much hair that I don't have time to get my own hair done or even do my own hair no more. So I'm stuck wearing my natural. Because I'm always too busy doing other people's hair.
Okay.
It's definitely good to wear your natural hair, but braids offer such a more convenience because they're protective styles. It's all type of protective styles, and it keeps you from having to, you know, get in the mirror every day and do something to your hair. I would rather wear braids, but every now and again, it's good to let your natural hair breathe.
Thanks.
Definitely.
Today we got some Wally woo woos. If you know what that is, you need a woo woo. Get it together. Okay. So good.
And you can just hold it in your hand and eat it. You don't need a fork, utensil.
It is the cheesiness, the creaminess, child.
And then they got like a soft and chewy, but still kind of crunch.
That's right. So
I don't know if they know about these down in Tennessee.
So why did you open this? Or like, what makes you?
Well, I opened Ketra Braids and Beauty because I was a booth renter for 2 years, and over the course of those 2 years, I always traveled to different cities to get supplies. We don't have any beauty supplies in Holland, Michigan at all. What we have is Sally's and an Ulta, but like as far as places where you can find things like beads, barrettes, anything that's like really ethnic, we don't have that. And I'm an ethnic hair braider, which I'm a multicultural hair braider, but I'm mostly an ethnic hair braider. I travel city to city to get the supplies I need. I'm like, if I was ever able to open one, I would do that for this community because it's needed. And God put me in a position to be able to do so, and I did it. Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And not only am I providing supplies for myself, I've created a space for 4 other individuals to come and work with me, braiders and estheticians, because this is a limited cosmetology establishment. So I do offer eyebrow services and makeup and skin services. And there's a young lady who goes by OD, you know, Opulent Divinity. Shout out to Lash OD. She does my esthetician work here. I have Peachy Perfect. She braids my kids' hair, and I have Ketra Braids, of course. I'm the top dog. No, but I am the lead natural hair culturist in charge, and I am inviting 2 more young women to rent out the space that I have for them to also expand their brand. Quite a few ladies have reached out for the spot, and it's very tough because there's a lot of women who would love to come and work side by side with me, but I'm still interviewing and going through the applications. So soon we'll have a full house, and yeah, I look forward to it.
Yeah. Okay, I want to talk about some funny stories that happened with us in the salon before. So, a funny story that happened with me before is that one time a client came in and she had a smell on her, which I don't mind, I don't judge.
Oh.
So when she came in,
So are you telling me that you had a client that came in that had an odor?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So with that, it was like I had.
Well, I don't know what could be funny about that. That's pretty upsetting. Oh, Lord.
She came in. So when she came in, I'm like, okay, everything cool, but it's like a little older or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So it's like I went to the back of the salon. She came in, and I'm trying to like just sniff. I'm trying to sniff jalapeno peppers and stuff to just block. I'm trying to burn my nose hairs at this time. I was like,
trying to block the smell so you wouldn't smell her when you went back to work. Oh, Lord, y'all would have just had to let that money walk away.
But I was trying to make myself.
You ain't finna sit in my chair with no odor. I can't.
So
because how would they feel if we working and they lined up with us? You know, they sitting right here in our body area and we smelling. Ain't no way you ain't gonna catch me stinking, and I damn sure don't want to catch you stinking.
But you was the same thing, and I understand that. But it's like, okay. When it came down to it, I stuffed some cotton balls in my nose. And I'm trying not to laugh because I have to shampoo her hair. So if I'm gonna shampoo her hair, I'm a little silly person or whatever. So I'm trying not to laugh while I'm shampooing her hair. Like, bitch, I must blow one of these cotton balls in her face. So to hold back my laughter, watch her hair, be like, get it together.
Oh my gosh.
But she be like,
so what did she say when she seen you come out with the cotton balls in your nose? She didn't think nothing of it?
She didn't see it. Because I just kept my composure or whatever. So it was like, I was laughing in my head, but it's like, shit, bitch, I'm blowing one on her forehead.
Well, for forewarning clients, please come to your hair appointments clean. Smelling good, please. Thank you. Because that's sad. That is sad. But me, I have to turn you around, baby. I just have to turn you around. I can't sit there and mess up my good leather on my seats.
I tried to, but y'all try to.
You know that, especially if it's a woman, that vagina is you know, got discharge. Depending on how your pH balance land, you could be a little acidic. I ain't trying to have you bleach my seats now.
For real.
And you the first to smell yourself, so don't let me smell you.
It's not, some people don't even notice their own smell. It's like,
you cannot tell me your mouth right here and your nose right here and you don't smell that shit on your breath. You can't tell me.
Look, the mask is a blessing and a discretion. Which I know this is
that mask gonna humble your ass.
Girl, you might be like,
that mask gonna humble your ass. You ever went out the house and you been gone for a little while? You had to keep your mask on for a while.
If you're not a talker,
start talking. It's gonna right up to your nose.
Especially if they're not a talker.
That motherfucking mask can have you testing your hygiene. Like, nah, I know I brushed my teeth this morning.
Bitch, what kind of brush was it?
So, being that I'm a natural hair culturist and my brother here is a cosmetologist, wouldn't it be dope if we collabed? Y'all comment below and let him know it'll be dope as fuck if Anthony the Prince and Ketra Braids did a dope ass collab and open one of these in Tennessee. Convince him. Comment below. Let him know that'll be a dope collaboration. Brother and sister in business together. We in the same industry, but we so far apart. But he dope. So, if y'all care about Prince, let him know. He could be making his moolah. If you have goals and stuff set, it's easy to manifest the life you want if you have the ambition. If you have the ambition to set a plan and know what it takes to accomplish that plan, you strategize and organize, you can accomplish it. Boom, just like that. And then what? You set another goal and do the same thing. You can even get so good that you can set 2 goals at one time and hit 2 birds with 1 stone. It's all about strategizing and organizing. Without strategy or organization, no planning, you're planning to fail. Fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's like the most honest quote ever.
But let's cheers to a great future. High wealthiness and happiness.
Actually really good. Look into it, you guys.
Cheers.
But honestly, with the store, this won't be the last, it's the first. But it definitely won't be the last. If he chooses to stay in Tennessee, we doing the same thing in Tennessee. We gonna do the same thing in Tennessee. And then in the future, we'll move about and do it multiple places. Multiple places. And I'm manifesting that here right now, live. Mark my words. We're going to come back to this in 2-3 years maybe. And watch, we're going to be doing this. I put that energy out there.
You actually inspired me to do hair. And this is just like one thing. It's just making people feel good and feel great about themselves. It's just something about that. It's like you're really a therapist when you're doing someone's hair. Because they tell you certain things and this and that or whatever it might be. But it's like, I want to make you look good. Or people that didn't understand this and that about you or whatever, it's like, I'll make you be the best you that you could be. So while we doing your hair, I'll make sure you look good and slay along the way. Hair is a big part.
A very big part. It's like, when you first see someone, the first thing you look at is their hair. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Do you do that as a hairstylist? It's like the first thing I look at, no matter who you are. I don't care if you're a baby. My eyes zoom in on your hair first. It's zooming on hair first because it's like art. You get to be creative. Mm-hmm. I like to time myself when I'm braiding just to see, test yourself for speed, see how fast you can do it, how good you are at intricate styles. It's like more than just therapy for, the client. It's therapy for the stylist as well because when I'm braiding, I don't know, I just zone off. And let my hands do the work. Most of the time, I'm actually quiet when I'm doing hair. I'll talk to the clients, but I don't know. It's like once I'm braiding, my hands is just doing what it's doing. My mind is somewhere else. I could be thinking about something completely different than what I'm doing right now, but my hands never stop.
Yeah.
So it's therapeutic for the artist as well as it is for the client, I would say. Yeah. And on top of making someone else feel good and beautiful about themselves. And especially when they come in and they show you a picture or something and they tell you exactly what they want. Have you ever had one of those clients that's just like, they want it exactly like this?
Girl, I had a client before, they wanted a dream catcher. Cut. They would show me 3 different pictures. A cut, a cut, a cut. I'm like, okay, I'll make all 3 work, which I did. But it's like, it was.
You combine them all into one style?
I combined them into one because it's like, that's what she
creative.
wanted. So it's like, but it was challenging, but it's like, I'm going to give you what you want.
One of my favorites is actually doing design braids on guys because guys, like, they're not so much picky, but if they say, you can freestyle and let you do a style that you can come up with, oh, that's when I go bananas. That's when I go bananas because I can put I'm like, you say designs, you don't mind, parts going here, going there, or they're like, no, cool. I can put whatever. I don't put a dollar sign in somebody's head. I don't put a spider web in someone's head. Like, I done a lot of different designs. I don't put names. Like, that freedom to be creative is what I look for in braiding, with creativity. Yeah, that's it for me. And then on top of it, it's a good source of income. It's a good source of income. It's a God-given skill, and you utilize it to make money.
True. Yeah. Whether it's a different little color, this and that, cut, whatever. It's not some people get the same cut. Sometimes it can get boring.
Don't you hate that?
It's like when
something is trending, everybody getting the same thing. I'll be like, that's the only thing I don't like about when new styles come out. You doing them like clockwork. Everybody get the same style. I didn't know it was like that in barber world too.
You get tired of reposting the same work or
Yep.
doing the same work.
Yep.
It's like you gonna master that work, of course, but it's like
But
I
you
want
can't
something
market.
different.
Yeah, you can't.
I want something challenging.
It stops your marketing because, say for instance, you market, you post every style you do, or maybe you only post every Wednesday style. If you got people coming in getting the same style, what's the point of marketing the same, style?
Like,
so you stun our marketing. We want to do versatility. We want more versatility.
Get a little blue with them braids or
Ooh,
something.
especially color. You see, I got all types of colors in here.
Yes, she does.
At Ketra Braids and Beauty, we got all types of colors. We got pink, blue, purple, red, burgundy,
yellow.
Yellow. My sister came in my store today. She said, this is the first beauty supply I've ever seen with yellow braiding hair. Yes, yellow.
It's here.
It's here.
So, was there any obstacles from you opening your salon? Like, what was some difficulties?
Well, there wasn't really many difficulties obtaining my licensure and all that to open the business. What I can say the most hardest obstacle I faced opening a beauty supply store, I really feel like it's hard getting accounts to get suppliers that will supply me with the supplies I need. Like, all of my supplies right here, I've got them from vendors and stuff that I found and did research on my own. But it's very hard dealing with the big companies, the big major companies and the brands, and trying to get accounts with them to bring their products onto our platform for sale. It's like they have these outrageous amounts of money that you have to spend to even open the account with them to get the supplies. That's been the hardest obstacle, is obtaining accounts to get supplies, because I feel like in this industry, they want the black woman to be the consumer and not the distributor. And I just feel like that, because I had a lady even before she even knew if I had the credentials to do what I'm doing, she shunned me out and tried to shun me away, like she couldn't do business with me. But I asked her why, and then she said, well, you don't have this and you don't have that. You didn't ask me if I had this, if I had that, which I did have both documents that she needed. And it's like she was shocked. She was shocked because she didn't have any other reason to turn me away. But again, she said, okay, well, I'll email you before getting off the phone. She didn't even have my email. So that's been my struggle, getting the accounts to get the supplies. It's like the big distributors don't want to work with us. They don't want to work with I hate to say it, but I really feel like the black community in getting these supplies, because they don't want us to overturn the market. They don't want us to come in and take over this market, which is the market that we have helped build forever. Forever. We've helped build this forever. And I think it's our time to finally step in a market where we support so much and bring some of that money back to the black community, because we support it the most. I think we support it the most.
It's like people already lurking and looking and doubting you on some shit that they feel like you can't do. Bitch, we can do anything, bitch. We have built this fucking world and some shit. But it's like, when you doubt yourself just that slight bit, just give them the little pass, or just take the little peppermint or chew that piece of gum and try to chew and spit your piece of gum out, bitch. First off, bitch, this is extra polar ice. Bitch, it's one of the best piece of gums, bitch. I'm a chew. Bitch, I'm a chew, do you, bitch?
Exactly. I really feel like this world will try to, lead you down a path of distraction. It's not that distraction is a bad distraction, but the world, is different energies and it's different things that's tied to your life that pull you in different directions. And some people are being pulled so many different ways. They're not really in tune with that inner core person, to even know that you have a community of people in a family, and this community can be bigger than the community you grew up in. It could be the community right here, this community watching us right now. I'm a part of at least 5 business groups on Facebook, and they're black-owned businesses owned by mostly women, and they've helped me get here. They've helped me get here by giving me education on the ins and the outs of this industry. They've helped me get here. So once you take your focus off who's not going to support you, or, these different energies pulling you in different ways and you focus on what you want to do, you find people that's doing what you want to do. So you can feel that support because it's out there. It's definitely out there. And never give up on yourself because you can do anything you want to do. You can do anything you want to do. You don't have to go out and gang bang. You don't have to go and rob and steal. You don't have to go and take from anybody. You can have anything you want if you manifest it and organize and strategize. And it'll happen. Because you know why? Because there's a higher energy and a higher power above you. And as long as you putting that energy out there, you're going to attract that energy that you want. So never give up. Never. Yes. And my schedule opened up tomorrow and it's booked for the next 3 weeks. Every day is booked up for the next 3 weeks. But I love it. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do this for. That's why I'm opening up my spot to have more women in here. Because I can't do everybody. I gotta pass them off. Honest question. And this is for the people. Have you ever just fucked up somebody's head? By accident though? Yeah, just like real life had a moment of, oh shit, this ain't coming out how I pictured it.
Okay, I'm gonna answer that. It's one time I did this client hair, and I knew it was one of the best work that I could offer, but it was like, I didn't even talk about it because it's embarrassing. But it's like,
let it out.
It's like I just knew I didn't show him the best work. It's like I was nervous. It was like beginning to me doing hair.
Why were you nervous?
I was just nervous because it's just like. So it was like, and I wasn't used to certain things, so it was like
under the influence.
But it was some things that I was just like looking for the salon people to help me. Like in my hand, think like, "Would you help me?" Because I'm like, I knew I'd probably fuck his head up in my head. Oh. So it was like, but I wasn't doing a bad job, but I'm still sitting there cleaning and whatever. But it was like, I was ready for it to be over with because I felt like it was lasting forever. So then that's when it's like, I have anxiety. So my hand was shaking a little bit, which I gave him a nice hairline, which my hand was shaking. So I'm trying to hold my hand like, okay. But he turned out looking good, honestly. But in the back of his head, like, there's like a burnt mark or two. He said it looked good.
But he couldn't see the back.
Which I don't care what he could see. It's like me knowing. It's like, no, I'm good. You good, bro. He like, you good. I like it. You good.
Oh, you didn't let him pay for it?
I did it because it's like
yeah. Okay, so you wasn't that proud of your work.
No, so it's like, which he was proud of it, which it was good, but just me knowing myself and my anxiety and stuff. It's like.
You wasn't that confident in it.
Yeah.
I think I did that before a couple of times when I was younger, though. It was when I first started off when I was younger. And I was used to doing the same people hair, dealing with family and friends. And when I finally started doing more hair, oh my gosh, this one girl came and she had like big, thick fro. I'm like, oh my God, I was so used to braiding smaller braids and I didn't know how to braid big yet. And she wanted some kinky twists. Oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I sent her to the store 2 times. She kept running out of hair. She kept running out of hairs because I was doing them so small. I wasn't used to doing bigger braids yet. My fingers wasn't even trained for it yet. I was on like 14. Oh my God, she looked like a lion. She looked like a lion when I was done. It was so many braids. It was just big, a bunch of curls everywhere. She liked it though, but it was just so ugly to me. She looked like a lion. It's definitely about what the client like. As long as the client's satisfied. I'm a person, I got thinner hair. So I don't like a lot of weave in my hair. I don't like it to be so heavy because my natural hair isn't that thick. So to have a bunch of weave in my hair, make your neck hurt, pull out your hair around the front, the edges. I don't like it heavy like that. But the braids wasn't heavy because it was actually kinky twist. So it was the Marley hair, which this is really light hair. So she didn't complain, but it was just too big for me. Yeah. Getting your hair done, get the hair your stylist tell you to get. Less worries for everybody. Every hair don't work for every style.
And it really don't. And it's like, and please don't waste my time with a certain style.
You ain't got the edges for it. Stay within your style limit. The boundaries. Every hairstyle isn't for everybody. You know, just because a style is trending don't mean that everyone should get it. It's certain styles that rip your hair out if they're not installed properly. For instance, you shouldn't have a full hairline of braids so close together with a lot of hair on it, because that extra weight on those sensitive follicles will cause breakage. So just because your homegirl had it don't mean you should go and get it. If you want stitch braids, you know, where they show every line in your hair and very detailed, but you have that kinky, curly texture hair, it probably won't come out as clean as it can without heat. And you really don't want to use heat before getting braids. So yeah, stick within the styles that fit your hair texture and your face. Because everything isn't for everybody. Period, Pooh.
Okay, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We had a great time. I hope you enjoyed our Wally Woom Wooms, the Doom Dooms.
We didn't even get to show them like the inside. Like Wally Woo Woos.
Wally Woo
And
Woo
the
Woo.
inside is ground beef, cream cheese, queso cheese, and jalapeno peppers.
Okay.
Our mama taught us how to whip those
Whip
up.
it up.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for having me, bro.
No problem.
All the way from
thank you.
Tennessee to Michigan.
So make sure y'all tune in to Holland, Michigan, and tune in to
Ketra Braids and Beauty.
Okay. Because
Ketra Braids 365 on Instagram.
we love y'all. Good night.